Well, hello, art lovers. My name is Gordy Grundy, and tonight I have the privilege of presenting a scene from my new play, Time for a Pacific Standard. Now, this is my 21st play, Time for a Pacific Standard, and it's an Altman-esque romp through the Los Angeles art world in the early 1960s. Now, the scene we're going to feature tonight features one of our many talented actors. Ben Crowley will be playing the pivotal role of Irving Blum. He was the gallerist of the famous Ferris Gallery on La Cienega. It's an interesting time, and what we've got here is a real character. This is a guy who has wanted many things, and we're finding him at a particular time of his life. Now, he's got a show with an unknown artist appearing in July, a guy named Andy Warhol. He's never had a show before. And Irving Blum is going to show 32 paintings. They're all Campbell's soup cans. Well, in this show, only 6 of the 32 sold. So the show was a failure. Irving Blum got a brilliant idea. He thought instead of selling all these little pieces, if he could just put it back together as one, he might have a valuable piece of artwork. So he convinced this artist, Andy Warhol, to buy the whole entire collection for 10 payments of $100. Several decades later, Irving would then sell that to the Modern Museum of Art for $15 million. Our scene tonight begins on a very hot August day in the Ferris office. Irving is at a very crucial period of his life. He has seen his golden ticket, but now he has to get the 6 paintings back from his collector base. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Ben Crowley in a scene 11 from Time for a Pacific Standard. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you, dear. No, it went wonderfully. Yes, wonderfully. Do me a favor, Lynn. Go ahead and hold all of my calls, unless, of course, it's Dennis calling. No, dear, I said it went wonderfully. Thank you. Also, if Warhol calls, I wasn't here. I haven't been here all day. Dear, I said it went wonderfully. Thank you. No calls unless it's Dennis. Wonderful. I'm just going to, No, you haven't actually called the shipping company, have you? Oh, good, dear. No, it's just that I want to be sensitive to Andy about when it is that he'll be ready to face the soup again. So, do me a favor, dear. Take those paintings, have David just go ahead and bring them into my office, not the back room, my office. I want everyone to forget about this whole soup can fiasco. And I'll personally look after them for the time being. Lynn, I just don't know what I would do without you. I'm gonna make those calls now. Miss Beret, please. Irving Blum. Yes, thank you. Betty? Betty, dear. Well, Betty, I'm calling under grave circumstances. Yes, dear, well, that's lovely to hear, thank you. Will you do tell her I said hello. But, dear, I don't quite know how to tell you this. Well, I'm a bit embarrassed, but, the Warhol piece. The soup can, yes. Yes, dear. I failed you. Terribly. The entire show, I don't know how to tell you this. It's been a fiasco. Do you know what the gallery down the street did? Yes, that little pretentious nothing. They've put real soup cans in their window with a sign. Dear, are you sitting down? Sit down. The sign says, buy ours, they're cheaper. I'm a little afraid of what we've done to our reputation and the good work we're doing here at Ferris. And dear, I couldn't live with myself if I dragged your name through the mud. Exactly, dear, exactly. Well, my silly little secretary did go ahead and cash that check, but I would love to cut you a new one or apply that to something else, let's say. Are you sure I didn't see you eyeballing that Billy Al Bankston the other night? Wonderful, dear. Wonderful. No, it's my pleasure. And listen, to save Andy a little embarrassment, mum's the word, You're a dear. I'll talk to you soon. Wonderful. All right now. Dawn! It's Irving! How are you? Oh, well, it's a perfect day for that, yes. Well, listen, I'm gonna let you get back to it. I'll make this very quick. It's about the soup can. Yes, it is quite the novelty piece. That's actually precisely why I'm calling. Dawn, our little artist Andy, I think is coming to realize what you and I have probably already known. That these paintings alone are precisely as you say, they're little novelties. The only chance Andy has of a serious work is if we allow him to pull all the pieces back together for a whole 32. That's when the work's going to be taken seriously. Exactly, Dawn, exactly. Well, that's precisely what I told him you would say. I said, Dawn has an artist's sensibility. Dawn has an artist's soul. No, it's true, Dawn, it's true. So listen, let's let Andy have the 32. What do you say? Of course, well, you know, Lynn, a bit overzealous, did cash your check. But I would love to apply that to it. I'll cut you a new one right away, Dawn. You get back out there, okay? Wonderful. Yes, Mr. Hopper, please. No, he is Aki. No, I spoke with him this morning, he's there. Ma'am, go check for Senor Hopper. Sir. Okay, fine. Yes, Irving Blumcall. Ving. Ving. Blum, Mr. Blum. B. I'll call him back. Thank you. Gracias. Hold it together. Hold it together. Dear, it's Irving. Are you sitting down? Sit down. Dear, I have to rip that Warhol from your delicate little hands. Dear, I don't know how to tell you this. Light of the day, No more rationale of cheap champagne. Soup is silly. Silly. I'm trying to save you here. Exactly. Yes, dear. No, I have already cashed the check. I will find you something brilliant. Well, you're welcome. I am, of course, always looking out for you. Wonderful. Yes, Tuesday, I love your club. I'll see you then. Thank you. Lynn? Lynn, has anyone called? Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hola, I know Dennis is there. Brooke! Dear, hello, yes! No, how are you, sweet girl? Absolutely. Now listen, have you had a chance to talk with him? To persuade him, Brooke? I thought that we saw eye to eye. Dear. I know that he's preparing for the Twilight Zone. I love that work of television. I love that work of television. It's a beautiful piece. Yes, please, just a word. I'll make it quick. Brooke, you're my favorite. Thank you. Dennis? Okay, now Dennis, listen. No, nothing has changed from this morning, other than the fact that you are now the last man standing. Dennis, I understand that you respond to the work. We all respond to the work. I know I told you this morning that soup was silly. It's not silly. It's important. What you are doing is important. What Andy is doing is important. We need to let him have his peace back. Yes, but... Dennis. No, I know. That's what I... That's exactly what it... This is precisely what I... Yes, Dennis. Well, if that... No, Dennis. I am not a pirate. I am a preservationist. Dennis! Respect the art. Pity the artist. Don't do to him what they do to you, Dennis. Don't edit him out. Don't leave him on the cutting room floor. I understand. I understand. Well, if there's nothing... Of course. Of course! Yes, absolutely. No, wonderful. Dennis, you are an artist. No, you are. Thank you. Thank you. Now, all you have to do is make Andy Warhol a star.
And lights down. Thank you, everybody. The opening of the month is the Fortuna Theater in Caprice County. We'd love to have you. Discount tickets on all previews. Thank you.